Oh yeah, here's another feral fight. Feral is really fun, dude. I was AFK and a rogue just opened on me. So I just swapped to bear form, I demoralizing roar him. I pop bark skin, I get fairy fire on him. I get mangle up just to get off cooldown, I start lacerating. I start using walls for the extra rage. I see he pops evasion, so I pop my frenzied rejuve and my instant roots. He pops his vanish. I instantly fairy fire him as soon as the vanish goes down. No, actually I don't. I'm stalling for some reason. He blinds me. It breaks because of the rupture he put on me, like a dummy. Finally I get the fairy fire on him after that. He's about to kill me, so I use my rocket boots. Get out of jail free card if they also don't have it. He ends up using sprint. I get the bash by hitting him from behind. Now I want to show you how I hit him when I use the bash. I turn my camera in a way where it almost guarantees that the bash is going to land and not get dodged or parried. He's running this way, right? So he's facing the bridge. His back is towards the snow. And you see how I turn to face him? Now watch carefully. I want to bash him, right? But watch, I let him run through me. And then I turn. And then I throw the bash right here. You can see it just pops on Truffy. I throw the bash like right here. You can see that the cooldown on it is popped, but it hasn't actually landed yet. But look where I do it from, and how I turn the camera. This is technically hitting him in the back. This is technically hitting him in the back right here, guys. And I don't know if you know this, but melee abilities from the back can't be dodged, they can't be parried, they can't be blocked. And sometimes when you use your bash, it gets dodged, especially by a rogue. So hitting them from the back, boom. You can hit them, you can do this same technique if they have evasion up. They can have evasion, dude, and you can bash them in the back, and it still lands. I feel like this is the side, not the back. Well, it's technically the back. It's kind of crazy. You'll see rogues do the same thing when they sap somebody, and then they open with a garrote, but they'll turn their camera they'll stand kind of at the side like I was, but they'll move the camera slightly, like another 40 degrees away, so that the garrote lands, but their auto attack doesn't actually go off, breaking the sap. So that the sap still remains even though the garrote bleed starts, because it doesn't actually do its first tick right away. So there's actually a lot of wacky stuff you can do with positioning in the camera. So it looks like it's from the side, but it's actually the back. If you watch it again in real time, it's a really fast thing. But learning stuff like this is pretty crucial. This works like in new WoW too. This is never not a thing. Yeah, and then he just gets fucking destroyed, dude. So let's go back real quick and see what happens here. Because after the bash, everything changes. Like before the bash, I was kind of in shambles. Like I had to rocket boot away. He replied. And I kind of rocket booted this weird arch. So he was able to catch up with the sprint by just going in a straight line. I didn't rocket boot straight toward the bridge. The bash changed everything though, because I got the bash and then I cloned out. I was able to get a heal off, a regrowth into a nourish, a re-stealth. I open with the pounce, and the pounce is full, so I guess pounce and bash don't DR? That's kind of fucking crazy. The pounce also puts a bleed on them. He still has fairy fire. Right after the pounce, I get rake on him, so he now has 2 bleeds. I shred him. I should have mangled first before the shred, but it's all good. I put a rip on him as well, so that's like a pretty big... Was it a 5-point rip as well? How many combo points did I have right there? Yeah, 5-point rip. Since it was 5 points, it is guaranteed to give me that free nature cast buff. So with the nature cast, I actually cast roots instantly. So now he's stuck in place. He has the pounce bleed, he has the rake bleed, and he has the rip bleed. I didn't mangle him. Huge mistake there. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why I shredded, because shred's damage is actually increased if there's a mangle on them. So using shred before mangle is dumb. I should have done pounce into mangle into rake instead of pounce into rake into shred into rip. Like, you know what I mean? But it's fine. Just little stuff like that does add up. It is a huge fucking deal, but it's fine. Because in this moment, it's all good. He still has 3 bleeds on him. He still has Fairy Fire on him. Demoralizing Roar is about to end. For some reason, he popped Shadow Dance here right as he gets rooted, and I'm running away. So that's actually shambles for him. He's like in complete disarray right now. We have these huge, multiple crit bleed ticks just chipping away at him. I actually ran far enough away to get a re-stealth because he didn't even throw anything at me. I feral charge and stealth, get another pounce opener, and yeah, he's basically guaranteed dead. Like, there's literally nothing you can do at this point. Cheat death goes off, but it's not really a big deal. And remember, this started because I was AFK. I was like looking at my other screen. Like, the game was over basically, and he showed up on me, so kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up, boys. It's kind of fucked up. Yeah, dude, that bash literally changed everything, dude. It was such a good bash. Then I just had complete control ever since the bash. It literally changed the momentum of the entire encounter. Like, literally, dude, you can literally see the scales of balance shift after that bash. It goes from complete shambles, like running away, to like, oh shit, you fucking got this now. You have complete control over this guy. Like, your health is red, you're gonna fucking die. And then it's just like Rogue stuck in an indefinite CC chain, dying from bleeds. Like, our health literally just swaps. Like 10 seconds after that bash lands, dude. So Feral is really fun. Feral is really fun, and you can outplay people. Like, there's just so much outplay ability with Feral. It's so fun, dude.